Regional at home.
I mean, it's amazing. Having the whole team at the field last night, the atmosphere was great, and when we saw our name, everyone was just so excited, jumping up and down. So it's definitely a memory of mine to be the first team to host a regional at the university, so it was really special.
You guys, I think there were 13 seats, so you got, you had a little margin for error, but not a whole lot. I mean, were you guys anticipating getting a regional, or was it pretty nerve-wracking?
I mean, it went both ways. I mean, we didn't want to jinx it, so everyone was like, don't talk about it, don't talk about it. But none of us really expect us to be a 13 seed. I mean, the whole year everyone's kind of been underrating us, so having a 13 seed was like, wow, like we did that. So it was just amazing to see us that high up on the list.
Is it pretty crazy to see all 13 SEC teams get in for a second year in a row?
Oh yeah, it's amazing. I mean, this conference is the best conference in the nation, and I'm not surprised. I mean, even the lower seeds like Ole Miss and Mizzou, like teams see them on their regional and they're like, oh my gosh, they're in the SEC. Like they know how to play. So even the ones that aren't hosting, they still got a good chance of winning their regional.
You all know anything about these teams that are coming in with Oklahoma State or
We did play Wichita State earlier in the season, and we did lose 1-0, but we played in some really tough conditions. And when we saw them, we're like, yeah, we're ready for them. We're ready to get revenge on them. And we played Oklahoma State in the fall, so we're very familiar with these teams, and I'm very confident.
How big an advantage do you think it is for you guys to get to play at home?
I mean, every SEC team every SEC stadium is just so amazing. The fans are awesome. So I think having the home field advantage is amazing. Having all of our home fans is awesome. So I'm ready to see what the turnout's going to be.
The baseball team's out of town. There's no track. Basically, you guys are about the only game in town. And
Yeah.
people will be out there probably anyway, but especially kind of having the weekend to yourself athletic-wise, how big a deal is that? What do you expect from the fan base?
Yeah, I expect a lot of people to be there, even from opposing teams. But knowing that baseball is away, we hopefully will get a lot of baseball fans to come our way. So that's going to be really exciting.
Who all offered you out of high school scholarship place?
Actually, Arkansas was my only SEC offer, and that was a big part of me coming to the school because it's been my dream since I was a little kid to play in the SEC. So they were my only SEC offer, but I could have gone like to other Power 5 conferences.
Like which one?
Oklahoma State. I could have went to Illinois, UConn. I can't really remember all of them exactly, but I had a lot of options like Minnesota. So I chose this one because I wanted to play in the SEC, the best conference in the nation. So that was a big decision for me to make to come here.
A couple of years ago, the program wasn't doing real well. I guess you were probably a high school sophomore year, and now you're hosting a regional after getting to go to the NCAA last year. I mean, were you anticipating things going this good at Arkansas when you signed?
Definitely not my first year. I mean, I knew the program was up and coming, but having this much success in my first year is awesome. I definitely exceeded my expectations for myself and the whole team in general. So having this much success so early is just the seasons to come. The sky's the limit.
I know it's your first year. Based on what you've seen, what do you think's been the key to a couple of years ago? Arkansas won 1 or 2 SEC games, and now hosting a regional. I mean, what do you think's key to the turnaround?
I think definitely our pitching staff. I mean, me and Autumn Storms have been really good, limiting our walks and just having really good pitching outings the whole season. So, and our hitting, we've really had more quality at bats than we have in the past. So, but I think definitely our pitching is what really pushed us over that hump in the SEC.